this video, I will teach you what is perimeter and how we can find the perimeter of a square and a rectangle. The perimeter of a shape is the total distance around the outside of the shape. We measure the distance using millimeter, centimeter, meter, kilometer, and etc. When adding the distances, the units must be the same. How do I find the perimeter of a square? We know that a square is a figure with 4 equal sides. The perimeter can be found by adding all 4 sides together. It can also be found by multiplying the side length by 4. So the formula for the perimeter of a square is 4 times sides. Here is a square, and I have 4 sides as you can see. My formula is 4 times the sides. So if I have the side, one side or all the sides, what I can do is I can multiply 4 times the sides. Or I can add side plus side plus side plus side, and it should give me the same answer. Here is an example. If one of the sides is 5 meters, I should know that the other sides will also be 5 meters because it is a square. And I know that the square has 4 equal sides. So what I can do is I can add the 4 sides, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, and it gives me 20 meters. Or I can use the formula, which is 5 times 4, and it gives me 20 meters. And it's the same answer as you can see. To calculate the perimeter of a square, we add the lengths of each of the 4 sides, because the sides of a square have identical lengths. We can also use the formula, as I mentioned before, where I can multiply 4 times the sides. Here is another example. If one of the sides is 4, I will know that the other sides are also 4 because it is a square. So what I can do is I can multiply 4 times 4 and it gives me 16 centimeters. Or I can add 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 and it will give me again 16 centimeters. How do I find the perimeter of a rectangle? The perimeter is found by adding the lengths of the sides together. As you can see in this rectangle, I have my length, which is 9 centimeters, and my width, which is 5 centimeters. I can add 9 plus 9 plus 5 plus 5, and I get my perimeter. Or I can use the formula. The opposite sides of a rectangle are the same length. The perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So the perimeter of my rectangle will be 2 times length plus width. Here, for example, this is my length and this is my width. So I can use this formula and I can put my numbers and I will find my perimeter. Here is an example. If my length is 7 centimeters and my width is 3, I can use my formula, which is 2 times length plus width. And I can put the numbers and I will be able to calculate the perimeter of my rectangle, which is in this case 2 times 7 plus 3, and it gives me 20 centimeters.